using CBD to treat THC toxicity in dogs. THC toxicity is super common in dogs. In the ER, I can see like 2 to 3 cases a day sometimes, with diagnosis mostly based on clinical signs and known exposure. This study looked at 6 separate cases where they administered transmucosal CBD. And in the paper, they list each of these cases individually. And the cases were pretty representative of what we see in the ER, with no known THC exposure, but symptoms of THC toxicity. And 45 minutes after using the CBD sheet, the symptoms started to resolve. Here's a breakdown of the clinical signs in all 6 of the cases, including before and 45 minutes after the use of the CBD-infused transmucosal sheet. So how does this work? THC is displaced from its plasma protein binding sites by the CBD. However, in some studies, it actually increases the depressant effects of THC. And in this situation, they use transmucosal because it's a lot easier to give. And since a lot of these patients come in with a history of vomiting, you don't want to make them swallow things when they're vomiting. And this is really interesting because of access to care. Treatment of THC is usually supportive care. Depending on the amount of THC ingested, it can be costly. Access to care is a huge barrier in the United States, and 28% of people surveyed would go into debt with a vet bill of $500 or less. And in this study, the cost was really low for this transmucosal product. Have you ever used anything like this before? I'm really curious to hear about it.